Yeah. Ahora van a escuchar el sonido de R2R.
Los más finos latinos.
Big Crisis.
Yeah, come on, homie. Kill that shit. Kill that shit. Give me that flavor, man.
Yeah, what's up? It's Crisis Beat.
Benny Peg.
Panama O-Head.
Keep my fuel so.
Rax Riches.
Baby.
I leave it for dead in the maze. Sin Sydney. Are y'all with me? Put your lighters up there. Don't forget Crisis Beats around Southfield. And personally, with our crew, when we first started, we were like 19, 20 years old. So our music was more raw and about the streets. Now we're actually talking more about what's going on in the whole world, in this planet. So that's what we're trying to get at and trying to capture and trying to let everyone know where we're coming from. You know, as Latin Americans, but in Australia, so we're Australians now. So we're just going to capture that. What I'm trying to represent at the moment is who I am and where, like I said just before, where I'm coming from. Because a lot of artists don't show where they're coming from. They just live in the moment, you know. And I'm trying to capture that, who I am, and want to bring it to the world. And they're going to see who Crisis Beat really is. And I can't wait for that. And I'm sure, all of our fans can't wait for that either, because they've been waiting. To me, because I'm sure everyone sees it differently in our crew, but R2R to me is a family. And that's my family, yeah.
A smooth vigilante. Don't try to play me on my crew's righteous family. Gritty, witty, loving to rubbing girls' kitties. Don't get shitty if we get paid like P. Diddy. When I came out here, being from New York, I saw how hip-hop was out here, and I'm like, okay, bit different. But then I met up with the boys, and they had something, you know, and I'm like, coming from New York, you know, hip-hop is everywhere, you know, and to meet up with some cats out here in Australia that's doing hip-hop, like, that is equal or sometimes better, you know, to some cats in New York, I was, like, shocked. Get inspiration from anywhere. I could be on a bus, you know, and I see something, or hear someone talking, or hear a phrase, and I just bring it to the boys, like, yo, I got this idea, you know? Or going through old records, you know, let's just chop this, make this loop, you know, and revamp something old, you know? But yeah, inspiration comes from everywhere. Oh, sky's the limit. You know, sky's the limit. I mean, we would like to hit the States, you know? Blow it up here in Australia, and then move it on to the UK, you know, Japan, you know, New York. You know, we got a couple of connections in New York, so it's gonna happen.
Picture straight, KL double illustrate some of the illest flows. Coming to Sydney, that's my flows, yo. Ain't nobody wanna doubt on us. Keep my feel so on the mic, about to rip it up. What? Yeah!
Well, basically, as far as knowing the boys, I've known the boys all my life. But as a group, collaborative group, we've known each other since 2004, and we've been doing music since 2004. So since then, we've been going strong, recording music, editing music, mixing music, and performing. I'd say that personally, for my own growth, I think I've developed as an artist. Maybe back then, I wasn't even writing lyrics at all. I wasn't actually rapping at all, per se. And Benny Peg, probably one of the original members, me, him, and Oliver, Panama O, he came up with the idea, and I just started writing lyrics. And I think that in time I have developed as an artist, and, you know, like, I try to involve a lot more of my culture and a lot more of my background and just a lot more of myself. Before, I think it was more of just like, maybe I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and follow a sort of, I was never following a genre to say, but I think that I've just developed as an artist myself, and the music just keeps developing. I mean, just everything, just life. I don't really have any inspiration per se. I just, everything and anything, if it's pain, if it's laughter, cry, whatever, just, if it comes into my head, I use it. If it's just a relationship that didn't go well, bang, that's a song right there, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, just everything and anything, just doesn't matter where it comes from, it just comes into my head and it just goes on the paper, yeah. We're hip-hop, strictly hip-hop, and that for hip-hop culture, for people that love hip-hop and that are down for the hip-hop, from the heart.
I got it going on, about to raise a storm like Aurora. Lyrical auto, not Manola, but Tony Mon. I'm on the cron, so my mind is gone. Hard to find it all, but you be gone. Shit is strong when my mind is on. I switch the bomb when the switch is how to blow and break the record each and every time I flow. We represent the streets. I want to make that clear that we represent the streets, the people, our friends, our group of people that we grew up, our city, our culture. Because a lot of us are actual Latin backgrounds. We represent the philosophy of how we grew up in where we grew up in, and say, for example, the history of hip hop we're trying to represent as well. So it's a lot of things we're trying to represent, but at the end of the day, we're representing ourselves and who we are, and we just want to let everyone know what life is like in Sydney. Hip hop in Sydney, it's I think it's like where hip hop was in the 80s in the States. It's just starting to flourish. It's just starting to get a name. It's just starting to get good artists that are high caliber artists and that can actually compete with the world. But as far as global hip hop, I think it's stepped back now. Like it's gotten to a point where hip hop is commercial now. It's actually got to pop music, where everybody wants a rapper on their song, whether you don't even do hip hop. I think globally hip hop is sort of gone backwards, but in Australia, it's sort of like just started. So there's a bit of a contrast there. So hopefully we can sort of spark it back up and bring it back to its roots. Personally, my inspiration is life. Whatever I'm going through at the moment, I couldn't, I'll write about that in the moment. If I get a beat of a producer and I feel like that beat portrays some sort of theme or concept, I'll stick to that concept. Or if I'm going through something in life and, say with my family, I'm having a fight with my mom, that'll influence me to write music. I want a mad existence, crazy my lady can prove it. Waking in the AM, strangling, screaming at crew, but I'ma lose it if I hear another faggot attacking on rappers. Cause I be forced to smack the crack, bratting and snapping for answers. Yeah. We simply the best, ain't no doubt in us. Here for every round and plus another for your crown and bust a sound of us like they needing help. But we can meet in hell and battle well. Get you double killed, I'm eating meat for real. R to R.
That's how we do it, baby. Represent.
Yeah, that's it.
We have so many different flavors. So you can't get bored of our music because everyone's got a different feel when we hit the mic.
That's it.
Everyone's banging too. It's not just one personality. It's 10 personalities coming out. So yeah, that's what we're all about.
Everyone's good. Yeah. Everyone's got their style.
You want commercial, we give you commercial. You want hardcore, we give you hardcore. You want R&B, we could do that too. You want a singer singing something hectic. Yeah, there you go. It's all in the melting pot.
Anything you need, I got it. That's it.
All we need now is some backup dancers.
Actually, I found some.
Boy, who the nicest BP in crisis? 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 The finest like Peruvian flake, you gon' like this. Haters wanna bite this, too much to chew, but I might just like this joint, hit the lights, kid. Time to come correct, we tick right like Nikes. Life is on so tough, just like bikers. On the rough asylum, but no, not like Rikers. Chileno rapero, so I might call you flight day. MCs is learning the rhyme day, my wife is my bitches.